CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 4 of the Great Ace Attorney Adventures. Last time, we were continuing our cross-examination, and we found out that the victim, Wilson, basically, he couldn't eat anything during the time of the murder because he had a dentist appointment in which he had a molar removed. And we are going to present that to the court now. Do you really believe that?
What? That outburst had petrified me, boy! Of course I believe it! How could it possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because Hoja Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted. What's this now? And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating. Just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had orders not to eat, so what? It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No! That can't!
Korekikuta-san! What, boy? What? I want to watch Matlock! As you just heard, when he was killed sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No! Additionally, there's more! You have asserted to the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dying alone. And now we get the table slam! The table slam! Ryuunosuke has finally become a lawyer. He has finally gained his power. But that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthesia. Oh! Expertly done, partner.
Objection! What? What is nonsense, you little upstart? I'm gonna beat your ass with this fan! These are baseless accusations! Just look at this photographic evidence! You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table!
Objection!
Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic?
How dare you!
I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Wouldn't you agree, Ryuunosuke? Yes, most definitely. So having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who in fact was eating the pictured beef steak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel? Counsel? Oh, that means me, right? Alright, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning the trial around. Show them what you're made of. Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been... I want to go through this. Okay, me!
Yes!
I think it may have been me. What?
Objection!
It's enough that you took the man's life, but you took his meal as well? That's the bee sting on a crying face! Some people seem to think they can do whatever they like!
And some people seem to think that they can say whatever they like, Ryuunosuke. Sorry, you're right. Of course I didn't eat. The next time you make a quip like that, I'll make you eat your words. Then you'll be needing some dental surgery yourself. Alright, I get the message. The person eating the steak had been the new witnesses. I bet it was the sergeant and the antique dealer, Nosa-san and Korekikuta-san. Are you taking the cake, cadet? Do you think I share rations with this decrepit graybeard? I don't even share rations with Baby! Baby gets his own food! Insult me by associating me with this brutish carnivore, would you? I don't eat kale! You were both present at the scene. Neither of you can deny that you had the opportunity. You addle-brained idiot! Baby is disappointing you! Baby judges you! I had my own regulation beefsteak set before me at my own table. And as any soldier worth his salt would tell you, you seize whatever rations you are put in front of you. It would seem you may need to reconsider your answer, counsel. Of course, Your Excellency. Person the stake at the victim table must have been the victim himself! The victim himself, obviously! What? What? Ryuunosuke, come on, pull yourself together! The victim couldn't have been eating at the time! You just told the court that yourself! Oh yes, haha, of course. I thought I didn't sound quite right. Look, you've even stunned the judge with that ludicrous answer. I think he's brain dead right now. I think you killed him on the inside. He's questioning his life, Ryuunosuke. He's questioning his life. Alright then, I can use this state of shock to give me time to think, to go with the right answer. I suggest you think it more carefully, and try not to shock him in the first place. You're right. Sorry. Yes, the third party. I had to go through them all. Trust me, Ace Attorney games have this kind of... Really, just all the wrong choices just have gold in Ace Attorney games, and when they're not penalizing you, you take advantage of that gold. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who's sitting at the professor's table.
Objection!
You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person!
Yes!
There was, because I saw her! When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it.
Ah!
We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witnesses' testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial. Relentlessly! And I mean relentlessly! I have a headband that air flows through endlessly, and a sword. I could kick all of your asses with but a blink of my eyes. Kazuma.
Are you insane? You would take on the government?
Take on the government? Ha! I am the government. Don't worry, counsel. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
I have issue with them. Those two witnesses on the stand. I have issues with them. The two witnesses on the stand. What? What are you talking about? We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was now alone. So if it turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will be charged with perjury. But perjury? And Baby would be charged. Even Baby? Especially Baby. I know Baby was the one behind all of this. Baby is the mastermind behind everything in this series. Seriously, I'm going it now. Baby is the mastermind behind everything in the Ace Attorney series. Man from Mount Karma, Baby. Blaze the Best, Baby. Gant, Baby. Every villain in the series was influenced in some way, shape, or form by Baby. And since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing. Complicit in murder? No! No, negative! There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following orders. Baby gets tested that. I was following Baby's orders. That's right, as the man says. It's kind of cool how they actually do the windmill blowing effect outside the left. I'm hearing in my left earphone. Just say you never saw it, the gentlewoman. That's what they told us. I just wanted to go home and watch Matlocks. Is that too much to ask? Oh. What? What did you just say, Korakuta-san? Oh, no. You were just following orders. Hold on, lad. I was following Baby's orders. Say you never saw the gentlewoman? Grr! Baby! Baby, what do I do now? Destroy them. Destroy them, Father. Destroy them all. They know the truth of my dark powers. It is your duty. But, baby, I can't destroy them. Father, I give you no other option. Destroy them, Father, or I will destroy you. And now, I need burping. Burp me, Father. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. I swear that baby's gonna be the freaking running joke of this series. Baby is the greatest mastermind. Baby is behind everything. Baby is pulling the strings from the entire thing. Baby dreams of ways of destroying the world. Baby right now, baby's sleeping, but right now, baby's influencing Blaze the Best. Blaze the Best is getting his evil machinations from the past, from this sleeping infant. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with a lady from overseas? What?
Objection!
Objection! There may be gentlewomen here! My mother is very classy, I should know! I live in her basement! What is the meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements? Is this true, you pair?
I will not say what baby doesn't want me to say. Good Father, I will let you live another day. Just one. Just one simple slip of the tongue. Right, baby? Yes, Father. Seriously, that baby is just gonna be a running joke. Order, order. Counsel, explain what's going on here. It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not! The prosecution knew nothing of this!
Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut? Well, I'm not. Do not anger me, Father! I will snap your head in twain! I will snap your neck! Do not make me toy with you any longer! That's classified! So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you? You wouldn't! This can't be happening! Ryuunosuke, judging from the way they're reacting to this, I say they're sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Auchi had any idea about it. What were you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there's only a handful of possibilities. If only I could have had it could only have been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose, or all three. Well, any ideas on who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we could continue our pursuit. So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut. Of course, we'll need to find evidence before we can make any firm accusations. Sorry if I missed that. Thankfully we have no autoplay. Okay, sorry. Evidence that proves whoever it really was did wield his or her power here. But how? How can we possibly? Remember how we made progress before. We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result. Oh yes, that's right. Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is there? We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we missed. There's no time to lose. I want answers. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe.
Please, wait! Your Excellency! I had no idea about any of this! I swear to every Shinto god! I knew nothing!
And what does the defense have to say about this? Well, Your Excellency, no time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout out the first thing that comes to my head. Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses, baby!
Yes!
There! What do you think of that? I think, Counsel, that you may want to close your ears as well as your eyes. I don't know. Otherwise, the size of disappointment in the courtroom may very well deafen you. Ah.
If you really must close your eyes at crisis, might I suggest you keep your mouth shut the next time too? Otherwise, I may have to use the influence I have in this courtroom to shut it permanently.
I don't know what is about that prosecutor exactly, but he really makes me wince in pain sometimes. And then Winston! Who had summoned me? What the? There are two of them?
That is right. I have descended from time. I have come from time and space to cause you to feel the pain.
I don't have a great deal of influence myself, but believe me, what was that just now? Did it autosave? I can find other ways to make you keep your mouth shut as well. Alright, don't get angry. I'll think again. There must be some clue somewhere in all that evidence in the court record. Actually, now that I think about it, there might be some piece of evidence I haven't thoroughly examined yet. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be this one. Aha! Okay, it's the waiter. Yeah, I knew it was either the waiter or the military guy. Well, that's unexpected. What is it? Look, do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga. Well, yes, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point. It's not the name that's unexpected, it's his job title. His job? Oh! Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector? What on earth? I have no idea. But let's face it, the police still have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it somehow here, the waiter's business card has been updated. And what does the defense have to say about this? Well, Your Excellency, no time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout the first thing that comes in my head.
Yes!
There we go. Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san. Hosonaga-san? Hosonaga-san, the waiter who took the stand earlier?
Objection!
Poppycock! What possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence.
For one, I would agree with you. If that is, the man truly were just a waiter.
What? If he truly were?
Come on, Ryuunosuke, time to hit this court with the truth. The truth about Hosonaga-san's real identity, as proven by this evidence.
Yes!
The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question? I agree it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything. Sorry, Your Excellency, that's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest. I beg your pardon? Or perhaps I should have said the front. Yes, it's the front. It's the front of the back of the card. That's where the telling detail is. Would somebody please explain what this oversized suit is trying to say? Hosonaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. The front of this business card reveals the man in question's profession, his true profession. The waiter's profession, but that's surely... Good gracious! That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
What? The waiter is a police detective? I haven't heard mentioned this before! Why haven't I even mentioned this before?
The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power, absolute power, as far as regular civilians are concerned. So witness there in the stand. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you had seen this foreign gentlewoman at the castle? The cafe? Well! Father, do not allow me to go down. But I am the woman, Father. She serves of no use to me. She is useless to me now. She's broken. Inspector Hosonaga. Okay, I got a better voice for him. I was worried something like this may happen. The moment you had asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. I realized that I could not work with Baby. Baby was far too weak. I overestimated your might, Baby. You fool! I have only shown you a fraction of my power! Father, kill him! The court will take this plan and add to the court record as evidence. Oh, well... Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card. I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. It was an unusually careless mistake.
So, you mean to say you really are a detective?
But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter? Ah, of course! Your salary must have been terrible! I am not Detective Gumshoe! I am not some brutish oaf in the 21st century who subsists on a diet of instant noodles. I have a life! I was working undercover. Undercover? Yes, there have been a series of incidents at the restaurant lately. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover. Incidents at the restaurant? Just what kind of incidents? That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide. Very well then, Inspector Hosonaga, but you will elaborate on this one point for the court. Of course, Your Excellency. We have just heard new information from the two witnesses besides you. At the time of the shooting, there were in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, certainly you would have also been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you require these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Ahem, ahem. Correct, Your Excellency. Oh, unbelievable! As I suspected. Yes, the bang. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady, whom I guessed to be an Englishwoman. So the truth comes out. So the truth comes out. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau. It was then that I received some special orders. Special orders? You mean to say? I was remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once. So said Baby. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders. But what if this Englishwoman is the killer? I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea. Though the Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. An Englishwoman has been murdered on our an Englishman has been murdered on our soil. To name an Englishwoman as the primary suspect. Well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question. So that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case. But that's not right! I don't want to go to jail! one possibility does spring to mind. What do you mean, Kazuma? Yuma University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain, and I'm fairly certain that one of them, studying in the medical faculty's research laboratory, is a young English woman. What? You're a shrewd man. I don't like that. Care to lick this stamp? Sorry, I have to offer you the poison stamp. Baby demands of it.
Oh yes, I demand of it! Make him lick the poison stamp and end his life!
I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour. You mean, when I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first.
And the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector!
The English woman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss Jazeline Brett. She is indeed a foreign exchange student studying in the research laboratory at Yuma University's medical facility.
What is happening here?
I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene, except the steak plate. I kept that there for artistic efficacy, and ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in the testimonies. Though to be fair, a good chunk of my orders were from Baby. I can't deny Baby. No one can deny the orders of Baby. Baby is too powerful for us all. It must now be up to your excellency to decide how to deal with this situation.
Very well. My thoughts on this matter are as follows. Thus far, for the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly criminal premise. Namely, that the victim was dying alone. However, as we have now discovered that this premise is false, it would be a desecration to our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
Objection!
But, Your Excellency, I was winning! And me missing the new deadline of a ruling in order to send the telegraphic report to Great Britain! Our own government will surely be very displeased by such actions!
Calm yourself, Counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom.
Ah!
Only attractive young ladies can do that. Inspector Hosanaga.
Yes, sir.
You will locate this Jaziel Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency.
At once, Your Excellency.
But that means we'll be going against the special orders you were given from the police bureau!
As I said before, it is in my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So it wouldn't be a problem? Well, we'll answer that next time. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer and hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. I'll see you next time. Bye.